As an HR professional of 25 years, I've seen a lot of layoffs, and I've even had to lay off myself. I'm Becky Barton of People 415, and I'd like to share some key learnings to help you prepare for a potential layoff and turn it into an opportunity. A layoff is a loss, and like any loss, you'll have different stages of emotions, and you may feel a bit ungrounded during this time. However, there are some steps you can take to control the situation and move things forward. Here are some of the things to think about when facing a layoff. Assess your financial situation and create a budget to manage your expenses. You'll need to consider any benefits that you may be entitled to, such as severance packages or unemployment. You'll hear more on this topic later in the series from my colleague, Roman Polner. Number 2, understand your rights and any negotiables in the layoff process. This could include things like notice periods, severance pay, benefits, accelerated vesting, any time off that you're due in terms of a payout of accrued time off. If you have an employment contract in place, you'll also want to be sure and to review it because it could have terms and certain privileges that you've already negotiated. The HR professional at your org should be helping you through this process and should give you all of the help that you need to understand these items and terms. Number 3, although this isn't layoff specific, you'll want to give your personal brand a refresh. This could include things like updating your resume and even your skills. You could consider things like taking a course to improve your chances of gaining employment or pursuing a new opportunity. Hone in on your strengths to differentiate yourself in the marketplace. You can take a strengths inventory test, something like using a tool like Clifton Strengths, or ask those around you that have worked with you for ideas on your strengths and areas of opportunities. You may want to define your own values as well to ensure an even stronger alignment at your next opportunity. 4, use your personal and professional networks to explore job opportunities and potential career paths. Be specific about how you want your network to help you and maybe even how you don't want them to help you, whatever the case may be. Ask your former employers, your coworkers, customers, enlist them to help you write a recommendation out on LinkedIn to reinforce your brand. You'll hear more from Angela Dunce in this series on how to get the most out of LinkedIn. Number 5, reach out to your friends and family for emotional support during this time. Remember, give yourself some space to grieve this loss. You may also want to consider the help of a therapist or counselor or other professional. And number 6, maintain a positive attitude and stay optimistic. A layoff does not define your worth or ability. Layoffs are quite prevalent in the news, given the impact to household names like Google, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Additionally, affected employees are being very vocal out on social channels, and so we're really aware of what's happening. So despite the news and social awareness, we are actually experiencing a low unemployment rate. As of January of this year, the rate was 3.4% compared to 4% 1 year ago and 6% 2 years ago. So it's trending down. When the unemployment rate is low, it means that a relatively small percentage of people in the labor force are actively looking for work but are unable to find a job. Although I recognize this is not the entire economic story, this can be seen as a positive indicator of the health of the labor market. And finally, losing a job can also present new opportunities and the chance to pursue a different career path. So take a step back. Use this time to think about your long-term career goals and create a plan for achieving them. Remember, a layoff is not a reflection of your performance or abilities. It's a business decision. It is important to remain positive and take proactive steps to move forward. Thank you for joining me. I'm Becky Barton with People 415.